So we're going to make crème brûlée. So classic crème brûlée, and we're going to do this with poached pears. But crème brûlée, some people say it comes from the UK, i.e. Trinity College, because that's where it was supposedly invented in the UK.
Where do you say it's from?
Well, that was 1870. There's history back to about 1680, 1690, that it was invented in France. So it is actually French. But the Spanish have their equivalent as well, which is the Catalan cream, which you can use as well, which is flavoured with a little bit of spices, some orange and lemon zest, that kind of sort of stuff. But the classic one is with vanilla. So you get the big vanilla pods. This is the Madagascan vanilla, Bourbon vanilla it's called. And you basically just split the pods open to get the seeds. Keep the pods as well, because you can use those for vanilla sugar. And then you can make this two ways. You can basically make it hot and then set it, or you can make it cold and then cook it and set it.
So when you say vanilla sugar, that's essentially you just get a jar or just put that in your sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Christmas present. Done.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Nice. Thank you very much.
What you have to do with this is you've got to be careful when you add sugar to eggs, because sugar will cure eggs.
Meaning what?
As in, it'll cook the eggs.
Oh, it will?
So when you do this, make sure you use it straight away. You don't want to be mixing this and wandering off.
Wow.
Because the little yellow specks that you whisk and can't get rid of, that's because the eggs are cured.
I've
the egg yolk's
never
cured.
heard that before.
So the sugar goes on here. Then we add a mixture of... And this is where we enrich the crème brûlée. It's a mixture of milk and cream. Now, funny enough, French cream is not as good as the UK cream.
Well, I think we could all have told you that.
Well, they have this lighter cream. The difference is they don't really have double cream. Double cream is unique to this country.
Is it?
Yes, but they have this thing called mountain cream over there, which is quite thick. It's almost like a thick double cream. Now, all we do is mix that together. Now, there is other way you can make this. Like I said, the hot version is you pour this into a pan and then cook it over a heat, and then until it starts to thicken, and then pop it in the fridge to set. But I wouldn't do that. I would do it this classic way, which would be to cook it in little pots.
Oh, I'd like 4 little pans like that.
I've got to take these back because these are from the restaurant, but my chefs won't be happy if I don't take all these.
Well, haven't you got loads of them that you...
Well, yeah, all right,
They
OK.
missed them?
All right, well, might miss a few. Anyway, these go in here. Now, what we cook it in what the French call au bain-marie, a tray of hot water.
Yeah.
OK?
Yeah.
Tray of hot water. And all you do with that...
hot water in?
The water protects the brûlée from separating.
So, but are you putting hot water in?
No, this is cold water. It doesn't make either or. It just takes another 5 minutes in the oven. And then you take the entire lot and pop it in the oven. 130 degrees, quite a low oven. Pop it in there and cook that for about an hour. Depending on the thickness of the dishes. And then what you end up with is you end up with a chilled crème brûlée. Now, I've made it with... Now, you said you spotted one of these.
Yeah, we've got one at home.
In my life.
You can explain how it's done, because you can actually do these in egg cups. These are crème brûlée.
What?
And I've got them in egg cups. They're brilliant for dinner parties. But I'm going to serve it with...
What are you about to do?
You go like that, go like that, go like that, go like that, you go like that. And when you go like that, and what happens is it breaks the top off in a perfect circle on that.
Do it again, and it should come off.
There you go. Look. And there it is.
And you'll get a perfect top to it.
Oh, it's raw.
Well, yeah, the eggs are raw, yeah.
Yeah, but wouldn't you hard boil it first, and so it was slightly neater and easier to get out?
No, because you...
I'm thinking of a boiled egg, like for my breakfast.
You can do it that way, and then when you break this like that...
Oh, you see?
You've got a perfect egg to cook your...
That is very... I see what you mean, and then you put the crème brûlée...
Yeah, no, we've all done that.
You can do it over breakfast, it's fine.
I'm just saying that it's just a bit on the messy side.
Yeah, you cook them in there for about 45 minutes. And what you end up with, if you top these...
I was going to hold that up until I got a close-up. I tell you, I'd have been here till loose women before I got a close-up of that.
The sugar's quite crucial as well. This is Demerara sugar. So often with crème brûlée, you make this with castor sugar, and the castor sugar recrystallises and goes watery. Yeah. So if you make it with Demerara sugar, you end up with this really unique crust on the top. But by baking it in the oven nice and carefully, you end up with this really creamy texture, which is so familiar with crème brûlée. Now, I've served it with... You can serve it... Well, I'll put one on here, but you can serve it with these red wine poached pears. These little fellas are beautiful. So it's made exactly the same way as these, but all I've got in here was lemon, sugar, vanilla, water in this one, and a bottle of wine in this one.
There's a bottle of wine in this one as well.
Yeah. But you can have either one you want, but the idea is you then have a taste.
It's very beautiful.
And the great thing about these, look, you can make these, and they're great. It's just as a little.
It's very, very beautiful.
But if you want to taste it, taste that one.
Well, which one should I taste?
You don't have to taste. I'm not saying you're not going for the pears.
No, I'm not. I might sort of... You can do the red wine pear.
but it should be light. And don't serve it straight out of the fridge. It should be creamy.
I haven't done breakfast yet, so this could go one of two ways.
Well, let's just hope it goes one way.
Really lovely. I haven't even got anything to wash it down. No, it's really, really lovely. It's really lovely. It's just that I'm not in a good place for this today.
Just
23 years on television doing cookery. The very first time that's ever happened.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
No, but it's nothing on your cookery.
No, sorry, joking.
It is lovely.
Get your tea. Go and get your tea.
No, I'm gonna have
or get some water.
I've got this glass of vodka.
It's a little fragile. As I'm coming right, you're going wrong.
I mean, it's beautiful and smooth and lovely, but I just need to come back to that tomorrow.
Yeah, but you can make it with any alcohol you wish.
Who are you?
What?
Who are you?
It's delicious.
How are you doing this? You're a machine.
Hardcore, baby.
I know you are, right.